Hi, my name is Yves Antoine. I'm a recent graduate of Florida State University and have a degree in information technology. I've been in the IT field for 5 years now and have served in positions ranging from customer service representative, desktop support technician, and even now as a technology analyst. I've used my intimate knowledge of technology to help clients find the best solutions to their problems. I'm a fast learner, thinker, and adapter, which makes me highly versatile for many environments. This video is about creating images for the use of deploying new desktops or repairing desktops that have suffered from catastrophic failure. Now, when I say the word image, we're not talking about snapshots or photos that we're used to seeing, but rather instead a snapshot of the contents of a hard drive. Now, what I mean by this is, instead of having to install the operating system and find the right drivers, install the drivers, install the updates, instead we're going to have one prototype image, one prototype that we use to deploy on across several machines that meet the same specifications as a prototype machine. The time it takes to deploy workstations is drastically reduced as we eliminate all the other time expensive procedures. Ghost Multicast Server. Now, with the Multicast Server, you're able to stream an image across the network from the server to the client machine. For this setup, we will be using a server, a client machine, and a network. Our network will consist of a small Netgear router and some Cat5 cables to the client and the server. Very small setup, but as you can imagine, we can use this kind of similar setup in small, medium, and even large organization environments. With this server, we save the images on our server, which we will use to both upload and download images. We will create images by downloading an image from the client machine onto the server. This will be how we create our prototype image. We will also go over how to upload the image onto the client machine from the server, all using Symantec Ghost Multicast Server. First thing we'll do is create a boot disk, and we'll choose the correct driver for this computer. We're going to choose the Intel Ether Express. Then we'll choose the DOS option for running the Ghost. And on to creating our disk. Here's all the configuration of our boot disk. We must first format the boot disk before we go ahead and create it. Format complete. And now we'll wait as it creates the boot disk. Now that that step is over, we'll go ahead and proceed with our first creation of an image. So this is the prototype image we were talking about earlier. Since I had one on file already, we're going to go ahead and overwrite it for the purpose of this demonstration. Once I click Accept Clients, I must now switch over to the client machine and get it ready to create the image that we're going to upload onto the server. We're going to choose the multicasting option and type in the session name, which we had as Y on the server. We'll choose not to compress the image file and click yes. And as soon as we click yes, the image automatically starts being created on the server. And you can see on both the client and the server and check on the progress of the entire transfer. Great. Now we're all done with the creation of our prototype image. So and we get confirmation messages on both the client and server side, letting us know that the dump was successfully created. Now we will go ahead and upload our image, our prototype image, onto our workstation. And we're going to choose the one that we just created. Click open. Remember, I left this session name as the letter Y. It's easier to remember. And we'll go ahead and accept our clients on this one. Now on the client side, I must be ready. We'll go ahead and choose the multicasting option as we did before and proceed with the letter Y for the session name. And you'll notice here that Ghost will behave differently when loading an image to a client. The actual transfer won't begin until you go back to the server and click on send. Once you've clicked send, the transfer immediately begins. And here's the client view of the image being loaded onto the workstation. Great, it looks like we now successfully loaded our image. And let's take a test drive on our new machine. Bam. Windows XP. Never looked better. Thank you for watching my video today. I hope you've learned how to create and upload images to client machines when in need. And hopefully this will have some of you tech guys out there, tech centers, figure out ways to recover whenever you have workstation issues. Have a nice day.